Ladies and gentlemen, we back. It's your boy, Brother Sharp, Mr. Sharp, Sir Sharp, and we here for another video. But today, it's not going to be reaction of any gameplay, any ones, any games per se. We're going to be taking a look at a very much anticipated interview with ZAE and Coach Midrange. We've been waiting for this. We want to hear what ZAE got to say. Granted, it was a couple days or maybe like a week and a half ago, but still can't wait to hear what he got to say because we see this Nas versus ZAE game is getting real controversial now. We got agendas flying. We have a lot of stuff being said, being thought. Parties are disagreeing. Cap is being called, so we got to give our thoughts on it. We're just gonna go listen to the video, pause every here and there, and every now and then, and give our thoughts on what we're hearing. By the way, I'm gonna have another video coming out with a special guest. I was able to. This is not a special guest, but I was able to talk to Deb in a lab the other day. I'll show that picture right here. And we were just basically able to go over what's going on with the scene and what is it that us as the consumers, as the fans, really want to see regarding games and why certain games aren't as popular as other games. So after talking to him, I think this is something we can make a video on. So we'll stay tuned for that. But before we go ahead and get into that video, you already know we have to make sure that somebody cues my music.
You got ZAE, one of the top players, or the best player?
Top.
The best player?
Yeah.
Not everybody's saying that. Why?
They dumb.
They dumb?
Oh.
Yeah.
I think.
Nah, I feel like it's still. I'm still proving people wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Do you prefer?
40 seconds in, already pausing the video just to say it's good to have confidence in yourself. I'm glad we're starting it off like this. He thinks he's the best, and that's not new. That's not new. So let's I'm not gonna drag it. But we don't the good thing about this interview, we don't really get to hear ZAE talk or pop it that much. So now we really get to see what's going on in his head. What does he really think and feel about the situation? This is gonna be a good one.
Yeah, I like being the underdog.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What do you
Which
got
is
to do
crazy.
to be considered the best player?
Keep doing what I'm doing, being consistent, winning
Yeah. You think you'll get that respect
in
if
a
you
dominant fashion.
without playing Nas? You think you'll ever get that respect?
But yeah, there's a lot of more games other than
Oh.
Nas.
Yeah.
That's why it took me a while to say anything about that game, because I don't want to look like I'm chasing him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's other games that mean a lot other than that game.
Yeah, because he did an interview and he said you're
Yeah.
not a main event game, and then made me think about it. And you have you done a main event?
Not on Ballers Life for OTD, no.
So Nas don't think you're a main event game,
Mm-hmm.
but you're considered 1A, 1B.
Mm-hmm.
How is that so different? How is that so polarizing?
I just feel like it's opinionated, but I don't think because I haven't did a main event game on these platforms that I'm not a main event talent. Like,
Yeah.
Let's pause. If we gonna be so for real, in that card, I think that was Summer Jam where he played Rob, and then where Scoop played LP, and then Nas ended up playing Kyrie Walker. Let's preface it. I'm not being a hater. I got nothing against Nas. This is just how I'm looking. I'm using everything looks clear past tense. No, whatever. However they say that. I don't know how they say that, but everything was clear when you look back. So that ZAE game versus Rob and that School game versus LP were both games that everybody or the community would say was better than the Kyrie Walker game. This is not a nod to Nas saying or trying to hate or anything like that. Never that. Never that. Never that. It's just a matter of saying, okay, when you do the eye test and you look at the quality of the games, regardless of if Kyrie, that was his first game on the scene, whatever the case may be, they were just better games. You would think that the Rob versus ZAE game would be a headliner just because they were two of the juggernauts. If ZAE is 1A or 1B, and at the time I think Rob was considered either 2 or 3, why would that not be the headliner game? It's because to the community, casuals, and people invested as a cumulative, when you look at it in totality, he is considered the number one. And some people have him. More people have him over Zay than the other way around. So and he's gonna talk. That's why they put him there. Was it deserving? Y'all be the judge of that. But continuing.
I feel like the proof in the pudding, and I feel like that's something you don't speak on nobody, no matter who you is, even if you play the main event game your whole life. That's not your space to speak on to nobody.
Yeah. Do you feel like not just the platforms, but just like people in general should do a better job of promoting the players rather than putting it all on the players to like promote themselves? Because
Nah, I feel like I think people get it mistaken what promoting and advertising is. Like you don't have to just yell at a camera to
yeah,
advertise yourself. Like your talent can advertise itself. I feel like selling tickets would be like speaking out loud, but selling tickets is being who you are too. You know what I'm saying? Like if you just dominate and win in a dominating fashion, that's you. Like I'ma never yell at a camera because that's not me. You know what I'm
is
saying?
that the
If
most
somebody get disrespectful, then I'ma speak back.
is that the most important thing? Winning.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I guess when I say promoting, watching out.
Because look at it like this. Want to yell at the camera, whatever, and do all this yapping and yapping. I'm gonna just use this nigga for example. Lamar. That's his personality. That's what he does, and that's what sold tickets. And he was popping off, and he was coming in, killing whatever the case. But then his first official game he lost to school. All right, he goes on a streak, starts popping it, starts calling out Nas, woo woo woo, whatever. Okay, that Nas game don't happen. Now he call out Zay. Now I'm about to kill Zay, and then I'm gonna go kill Nas. Woo woo. Pause if needed. Then he lose to Zay. Lamar only has two losses on the scene to two top three players in the scene, top five, depending upon how you want to put it. So that shouldn't really tank his stock, right? Because nobody considered him to be better than him anyway. But it did. Sometimes you need to let your game talk because that's what Zay's doing, and he's backing it up. So now Lamar's at a point where he has to kind of rebuild or build up stock. So I 100% see Zay's point when it's talking about letting your game talk, and winning is the most important thing. You can talk as much as you want, but if you can't back it up after you start talking all that noise with the win, people are just going to start seeing your game as cap. And then you're not going to be able to sell tickets whether you talk or not.
Interview with Archie and Jerome.
mm-hmm.
They were talking, and they didn't know you had beaten Nas before.
Mm-hmm.
They said nobody in the one-on-one space is ever going to beat Nas.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, "Was Zay beat him?" He was like, "Wait, really?"
Yeah,
So I think we've got to do a better job of like letting people know like your resume. I mean, you got one loss.
yeah,
It was to Rob on a crazy game
yeah,
down
yeah.
to the wire. So I think I would like to see you get that respect, and especially like I've been around you a ton. Like you do talk a lot of trash.
Yeah, yeah,
You are funny off camera,
yeah.
but people don't really get to see that side. So I think I respect the work you put in your game, and then you just go out there and show it. And I think the fans, it's going to take longer for them to get that respect. But I think once they see like the work and how that longevity that you've been doing, I think you'll be staying at the top too in those conversations.
That's what
too.
I mean by I feel like people catching on. Like it's more people starting to pay attention.
Yeah.
Like thanks to Davo and AK, everybody that posts me for real, they just see how consistent and how serious I take my craft.
Yeah. We'll do some questions, get into it. Then we'll ask about like leading up to Chicago. Would you consider yourself a pro?
I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
I play professional basketball,
Yeah.
so I am. I wouldn't consider it. That's what I am.
Yeah. Well, it's funny because you ask anyone, everyone has a different uh,
I mean,
whatever
I'm saying
they
once
call it
you
a pro.
pass the threshold of getting paid for basketball, no matter where you played, like
Bro.
on an organized team, that's professional.
Yeah. For me, I think whatever you do, if you're getting paid, you're a pro.
Yeah.
And I think we've been seeing a lot of pros versus YouTubers. And I think it makes sense what that means, but I think at the end of the day, like it's two pros playing.
That's another thing though. Like people be saying YouTube versus pros, but it's pros in YouTube.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I like venturing out to prove a point, but it's like we got a lot of games here too.
Yeah, what I
That's
guess
exciting.
is that why you don't go chase pro matchups like
I mean,
NBA players?
I feel like chasing a pro is for somebody that's not really. I wouldn't say not really a pro, but trying to like prove something. Like I don't really gotta prove to myself that I'm a pro. I really am. You
So
know?
do you think the best games are in the YouTube space?
I think so because I feel like no knock on the pros, but I feel like it take a few games for them to get adjusted. It's a different sport.
Yeah.
I want to comment on that. Um, First off, I had right before watching this, I watched it just came out, I think either this morning or last night, I don't know. Um Zay and his brother's interview with Backcourt Connection, and this came up as well. And it's like Zay don't feel like he need to play the games because if you are already a pro playing against pros, why do I have to play a pro one on one to let y'all know that I'm a pro? Like it's like redundant. Regardless if somebody want to recognize it or not, you've already done it. Now, and I'm not saying that that's not necessarily for my opinion about it. That's just kind of how he's putting it, how I'm understanding it. If there's any discrepancy with that, people can correct me in the comments or Zay, let me know if I misinterpreted what you said. But uh, I actually kind of agree with that because it's like, it's that's with anything. If you get to a certain level of whatever skill or whatever profession, you're not gonna feel like you have to enter a room with full number of those people and say, "Oh, I do this, I do this." Well, you've been doing that with those same people, so it's like whatever. It's not, just because you're in a different setting of that thing doesn't mean you have to reprove it. Just because, like, the real no, so it doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? So, and then also on the point of the best games are on the YouTube scene. I personally think that that's true. As somebody that's been following this for the 3 or almost 4 years that they've been doing this like on YouTube directly. You know, what I mean? I know it's been a little bit more mainstream of late, but there's so many matchups for household names that we have in the space that we have not seen. Like, you know what I say? Simple stuff like eventually one of these days we're gonna get a Zay versus Scoop. That game is gonna be, and that's his dog. So you know what I'm saying? Like that game is gonna be crazy. One of these days we're gonna get a Rob versus Cam because Cam actually called Rob out. You know what I mean? There's a lot of games that need to go ahead and happen. You know, we got LP and Cam coming up. This just. And then I think what's also happening is that the politicking is becoming a little bit less because we see the LPs coming over for the summit. I think OTD, Ball is Life, and TNC are kind of like negotiating a little bit more so we can get back to the essence of 1v1 YouTube guys, pros or otherwise, that been in the space are starting to play each other and really, come back to what it was before. You know what I'm saying? So, no, I'm not going to say that like everybody was pro chasing or anything like that because it's not the case. But yeah, the best games are in the YouTube scene, even the ones that have been played already. Think about a Rob and a School. They need to settle the differences. The first game, Scoob got skunked. Second game, he Rob lost. Now they're two completely different players with two completely different adjustments to the scene. What does that look like? Rob and Nas. What does that look like? I don't care if it's gonna if Nas is saying it's not gonna happen. LP and Nas. Like, come on. Let's get back to the essence of the thing.
On one, like totally different from Fives. So knowing that, going against another YouTuber, knowing what they gotta prepare for and stuff like that, I feel like it's more intense.
So you feel like somebody, let's say like a top 5 player calling out a pro, that's almost like a free kill? Like they
I
should
wouldn't
win?
say that. I feel like it's situational, but I feel like you definitely got
Eugene.
an edge on somebody that don't know how physical and like game plan for this. It's different than playing your homies in the gym.
Yeah. I think a lot of guys that come over and play, a lot of them say that, like, no, I play one on one all the time.
Yeah, no, it's
And then they
different than
step
that.
out
It's
there and they're
different
like,
than the
oh,
rec.
yeah, I
It's
wasn't ready
different
for
than
that.
who you spar with, your trainer. Like, it's me and you in the ring to 30, physical.
Do you
In the comments, let me know some pros that y'all think would be good entering the space without any experience. Active, overseas, G League, retired, whatever. Let me know.
think that's your best asset as well, even in the YouTube space?
Mm-hmm.
Forcing people to play every possession all
Yeah,
the way up to 30.
yeah.
And then you add on top of that, the pros aren't even used to that. You think that just be, you should have the ultimate advantage if you play the
Exactly.
pro.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your favorite place to eat in LA?
Favorite place to eat in LA is 187, Jamaican.
It's crazy. Scoop said the same thing.
Yeah,
Everybody's
yeah.
saying the same
Hold on
thing.
one second.
I might say the same thing too because I've been I've been eating that twice.
Yeah.
I scoop too, but just overall, like for you, like what's your reason? Like why do you play one on ones?
Mm.
Like why is it important? How do you get up at 6 a.m. whatever it is every day and train? Like why?
My reason, really, bro. I grew up on 1-on-1, like in my neighborhood, and 1-on-1 was real like prideful where I'm from. Like you beat somebody 1-on-1, they gotta shut up for that week until y'all play again. You know what I'm saying? And like getting up at 6 a.m. is just proving myself I can be better. Cause I be feeling like where I started, nobody like expected me to be this far or ever be professional G League, none of that. So that's my why, my family, and just being better than yesterday, really.
And when did you start doing that? How old?
What?
One on ones for
Shit. I don't like elementary, like recess and
yeah.
shit. Yeah. Like we would split up, play 1-on-1 on different courts at recess. But
What
it
was
was
the
serious.
what was the first age you played for money?
I'd probably say like 17.
Yeah.
17.
Wow. So with that in mind, do you think like now we're in this weird era? Do you think that like every game counts? So obviously not going back to that where there wasn't cameras and referees and stuff, but game to 30 counts obviously with referees on camera. But what about like solitary, Scoob, DA?
See, I feel like I'm different when you ask me that because I want to win everything. Like, even if we racing to the door. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So, like, I just want to win everything. So, even if nobody counted, I counted for me. If we go to 3 point, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like, basketball is basketball, 10-foot goal. Shit, 7-foot goal. I'm going to dunk that bitch.
So for rankings, you think? Do you wish the rankings were that way? That like if people check up, if it's on camera, it count? Because obviously players gonna pick and choose, but do you wish it were that way? If we check up, it count.
I really don't wish it was a way. I just feel like, personally, if you going to carry it, how you carry the rankings, be consistent. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like, don't do it for this person and then not the other person.
yeah. I think consistency probably
Yeah,
the
that's
most
all that
important
matters.
thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
What was the NBA has like welcome to the league moments.
Hmm.
NBA players talk about it all the time. What was your like welcome to the 1v1 space moment where you
I don't think he
realized
got one.
like you played somebody you weren't prepared to? This could go back to like when you were 17, when you were younger, but like what was the
Oh,
first moment player ones where you're like, all right, this is the mentality I got to have every time going into this game? Or was you just always the best? You never had to think about it.
Nah, I ain't saying it like that. I feel like even probably when I played Scoob, really, like, that was the first person that it was like, oh shit, like, this, every possession matters. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like, if you miss a floater, you gotta really buckle down. This nigga can shoot from half court type shit.
yeah.
Like, yeah, I'll probably say Scoop for real. Cause the people I was playing before them, I respect their game, but it was like it was still both of us was fresh players.
Yeah.
I feel like he was going on free smoke and
Was he
all
more
that.
experienced
Yeah,
player than you at that time?
at that
Yeah.
time, yeah. Like with the format and all, I think it was 3 dribbles, but he was more. That was more like the player that played against people in the neighborhood and around, and
Yeah.
then ran into him type
And
shit.
then you played Nas the next day?
Yeah,
And then from that point on is when you
that's when I
just,
knew exactly what to at least what it looked like.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like I
yeah,
wasn't really familiar with YouTube basketball for real
yeah.
at the time, but that was my welcome to
Okay.
1v1 space.
Have you ever been to Chicago?
No,
None.
never
Have you
been to
heard
Chicago.
much about Chicago? Anything?
Yeah, I got a former teammate from my D2 that's in Chicago. He said it's real good hoops there.
What does doing this event, OTD Elite,
Hmm.
in Chicago, I guess, what does it mean to you? Because this is like a lot of OTD versus Chicago matchups.
OTD versus Chicago do a lot for me, bro. It's a new location. I never been again. So the basketball, I'm traveling around the world. My family coming out, and I like.
by the way, I don't think he's playing C4 anymore. He's playing this dude that used to play for the Bulls and then G. Oh my God, I forgot his name. But I've heard they said he's like Baby D Rose when he was in the league. That's what people used to call him. I forget his name
Being
now.
in new cities when it feel like they against us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that's like the best feeling when you make everybody in the gym a believer.
You prefer that environment rather than being like in your
Yeah, I
hometown?
don't want to be the favorite. Yeah,
Yeah.
because people in
Hmm.
my hometown still be on that too. For real.
What, cheering against you?
Yeah.
Want to see you lose?
But like secretly.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, I like that feeling better because it's like, damn, like he really is different. You know what I'm
And
saying?
then you get to do your little celebration at the
Yeah,
end.
yeah, switch the
Mhm.
crowd.
Um, what's your preparation like? Because you got 30 days. Obviously, you got like other events and some things you'll be doing in between. But now you know when you got 30 days to prepare, is it a different preparation or you literally just do the same thing every day like you normally would?
I feel like working out basis is kind of consistent, but it's different in terms of your opponent. You know what I'm saying? So I like when it's 30 days. I could dial into my opponent, all his tendencies, what he like to do defensively, offensively, what he comfortable, not comfortable with.
Yeah. Was it good sparring with the guys today? Like obviously you had a
Yeah,
bunch of
for
different
sure.
guys here.
Different play styles. Judah play style, Keem, they both got strong bases. Teller,
So, yo, OTD, when are we dropping this video? What the, I heard Judah was going crazy. I need to see that.
Crafty, Dom,
We got family to feed. We got a family to feed. I need more videos. I need to drop more content. I need to do more stuff. What are we doing? I'm not playing no games. I'm on that.
fast, stopping it down. I feel like playing like
Bugging.
that, especially in an environment when we going back to back to back, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like against different paces, you ready for anything for real.
Yep. And then, so when I talked to Jerome, I said, describe Chicago. And he said, trash talk, trenches, and grittiness.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I said that in the last interview, School just smiled.
Yeah.
And then you just did the same thing. That's
Yeah.
the type of environment y'all like
We
to play
love
in.
that environment, yeah.
You feel like you just get power up when you play in
Yeah,
that?
it just give you
Mhm.
a reason why to turn up more. You know what I'm saying?
10 plus
Like
points,
nobody
extra
wanna be in the
boost.
gym is quiet and everybody on your side and shit.
Yeah.
Like I like that competitiveness. I wanna play the best of the best every time.
And you feel like doing that is what makes you better?
Yeah.
Because you can prepare and you can spar, but it's something different when you go in to play someone who's also preparing for you and you get to like
I
really
just feel
test
like
yourself.
I prepare differently, bro. Like I have the luxury to like prepare with a player that's in the same space as me with the same type of grit and hunger. Like me and Scoop really try to compete every day to like take each other head off every day.
You,
Like we cool out there, but when we training, it's like nah.
I got a question about that. Rhetorical, obviously. Of the rhetorical variety. He's preparing with school all the time. He just said they try to take each other head off every time they play. Eventually, we gonna get Scoob and Zay. How does that game might not end because they practice with each other almost every day or every time they work out, they working out with each other, so they know each other's moves, everything like that. On top of it already being broadcast mainstream just on YouTube or whatever the case may be. One, who do y'all have in that game? Who? I don't even have a two. It's just let's think about that for a second. Let's think about what that game would look like, bro. I think that would be the ultimate competition. I genuinely think that. I think that'll be the ultimate competition because even though they are friends, once it's actually time to line it up, it goes away, and then they gonna be friends and do whatever handshake after it. But like, I can't wait for that.
do you think C4 has that?
I'm not saying that he don't. I just know my will to win. It's just like a little crazy.
Yeah, I think you got to be a little psychotic to have
For real.
competitive success.
Yeah.
Can you speak on the growth of the 1v1 scene in just like the past year?
Crazy, bro. Like NBA people invested. Um, just in my personal life, it changed my life for real. Shout out to Devo, man. So,
You've been talking a lot about your Tesla and
man,
missing your car,
yeah, I miss my car.
and the 1v1
But
scene kind of brought you there.
nah, it definitely did, bro. It give people hope that really like where I'm from. If you don't make it to the league, it's like people be like, oh, this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like it give people like from my neighborhood a chance to see that you can still do something positive with whatever sport or whatever you're doing. Like it's other avenues,
Yeah,
especially basketball. So I appreciate you too, basketball.
yeah. You got to rank the platform by who has the best clothing. Who's number one?
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah, I'm wearing one too. It's
Yeah,
pretty
I
dope.
think
Yeah,
it's number one.
OTD.
For
I
sure.
think so too,
I know for sure.
for sure. Is this game for you, this C4 game, Is it as important since he just came off a loss?
Yeah, it's even more important to me. I just feel like I don't really
Damn.
look at things that don't involve me. Like when I play, it's the most important thing on my schedule ever.
Do you think he going to obviously come out a little hungrier now
Yeah,
too?
for sure, because he just came off an L, but I'm not worried about that. I'm just worried about myself getting better every day, better than yesterday, and handle business.
Yeah. Oddly enough,
You don't know what an AI work management platform is? Yikes. Here's 3 new AI powered changes to the
I spoke with him and he said he was surprised how hard Cam was playing. He didn't think he wanted to win that bad. So I
Yeah.
think going into it, obviously he's going to be dialed up a little bit more, but everyone knows that's your thing. That's your thing. So
I don't
I
know.
think we'll obviously see a different version of him. But at the end of the day, like you said, this is kind of what you do. So I'm excited.
Well, I'm
I'm
excited too.
excited to see this type of game because I think hopefully he'll be at his
Hey,
best.
bro, yo, TNC, bro, please put this game on a summit or something like that, bro. I know it's unfortunate that we don't get to see it, but this at this during the Chicago with OTD. I don't know why that other person dropping out caused Zay and C4 not to be able to play. I don't understand that. But and and that's a game everybody was talking about too. I really want to see that.
Mm.
Because even watching the Bijan game when you played, watching the LP game when you played, they've all ended the same way.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's at their best for the first
Yeah.
10
Hmm.
possessions, and then it just dies out.
Uh,
Is
that's
that
what I mean by
is that your
consistency.
signature?
Man, I'm trying to make it, man, 10 plus my signature. You know what
What
I'm saying?
what's about the 10 plus? Why 10 plus?
I just feel like I work so damn hard, bro. And that's just my way of showing myself how hard I'm working.
Would you win
Leave
some
me a
extra
mark.
money if it was 10 plus?
I think so. Yeah.
Well, I mean, you got to bet with somebody, right?
Yeah.
What is it?
Can't disclose that information.
We already did in the last interview. Um, it's all right. You already got exposed. So you and Scoob got a little bet
Yeah.
trying to win your games by 10 plus.
Ain't
Not
no
just
try.
win your
Ain't
games,
no try.
but 10 plus.
Yeah.
You're up 1-0.
Yeah. Yep.
So y'all have only been doing it for 2 games?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the second game.
So you're trying to go 100%, just keeping people.
100%. It's just something to motivate you to play harder, bro.
Is that something? Can you consciously think about that when you're playing?
Nah, I just play for sure. Like a win is a win,
Yeah.
but for sure a win. But just that's that edge, just giving you some more to just like a kick to play harder.
Yep. What are the top 3 players that you want to see after you win this game?
I say because I lost to Rob,
Do that one coming.
and Nas for real, just to prove a point. Not chasing nobody. It's
Mm.
just to clear the air.
Mm.
Yeah. Are there
Mm.
any pros that you like to play? Like, do you thought about playing like a DA, Eugene?
I'm sorry. I gotta pause it here. Zay, that's a statement, bro. I don't care how lightly he might have said it. He said, "I want to play Nas, not to prove a point, but just to clear the air, to make sure there's no discrepancy with that thought that I'm better than him and I'm number one." It's come on. Look, I know Nas want to play the game when he want to play the game because of whatever I get it. As the consumer, hurry up. No later than the end of this year, please. Because you want to talk about selling the game. I feel like, but this goes into what me and Devin Lab was having a conversation about. So I'll make a whole other video about that with a special guest that we will be introducing for that video. But continuing.
Eugene, Trey Burke.
Trey Burke?
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
Is there some
mm,
interest?
mm. Eugene and Trey? I'm not gonna lie, I can't bet against Zayd, but Eugene is he already beat Scoob. He just beat Moon. Granted, Zay would beat Moon if they played. I don't think they played. And he's already beat Scoob. But but Zay don't get tired. I genuinely have no clue. Genuinely have no clue. And Trey Burke, I don't know how active he is right now. That would still be a good game. He's a pro talent, NBA talent, excuse me. So I don't even have a thing for that. Not betting against Gabe, I just Gabe. Not betting against Zay, but I would just have to see what Trey Burke looked like before I even make a at this point now, before I even make an estimation about that. But you know,
Just there.
Yeah, I like to play Trey Burke. He was a good pro, great pro.
Coach Biagi,
Mm-hmm.
what does he mean to you guys?
Everything, bro. Coach B, just like he way more than a trainer to me. Like that's really my family. He really just want the best for me and push me every day. You know what I'm saying? Any flaw he see, like even when he even watching WNBA, he try to like incorporate something for us the next morning that he feel like me or school need to work on. Just every morning, like if he not there at 6:35 in the morning, I know something really going on. Like I call him like, hold on, we gotta check on this nigga. Like you know what I'm saying?
Is that 5 days a week?
Yeah.
dang.
Sometimes Saturday, Sunday get in there with my man doing, but yeah, he fully committed it for sure.
Shout out Coach B, man. I see y'all
Shout
do
out
that
Coach
pretty
B.
much every interview y'all do, every time y'all win. So I think that's dope.
Gotta let it be known.
I think it's also like a little blueprint for other players on the scene. Like
Get a
y'all
trainer.
not just like randomly sparring and randomly training.
Yeah, hell
Y'all
no.
got a whole regiment and stuff
Yeah.
like that. I asked the Discord for some questions, and one of them was, "Why do you always hoop in the 13s?"
Me
I,
personally,
I genuinely want to know the answer to this question because 13s aren't necessarily a good hoop shoe.
I can't play in low tops. Like I play too hard, and then I feel like 13 swaggy and they supportive, and they comfortable to me. Like I don't shift in them. I can like stick and move. So
So Jordan Brand, if y'all want to
man,
sponsor some
I
13s,
got damn near 20 pairs of them. I do.
send some shoes.
They trying to get a PE.
Another question somebody asked: Since you
You can't play in lows. Playing some like bronze or some like Kobe nines or some like I don't know. I don't even know what other man. I don't know. KD fives, freaking. I don't even know. Dang. Kyrie twos. I don't know.
beating almost everyone on the scene, why not play NBA guys? I guess
Some AE, some Hardens. No.
that's similar to what we asked earlier.
I'm not against playing NBA guys. It just I feel like it's a lot more matchups within the scene
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's worthy like of playing. But I'm not against playing nobody. I play anybody. Nigga, LeBron.
I beg your finest pardon. No!
Well, okay, hold on. Look, look. I know that's satire, but let's keep it. He's 40. He's 41, 42. Maybe you get it one for a step on him, but that's 6'8". Lay fu block. It was coming to fire. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. But if LeBron and Zay match up, I got Zay money line. I got Zay money line. I got Zay money line. And I'm betting.
Shut up, bro.
I lied. I don't bet. I lied. I don't got no bread. I lied. I'm broke. I don't got none of that. I'm tight. Now I'm angry. Let's finish the video. I don't want to talk no more.
Set up the match.
Bro.
We'll ask a little bit about the other games on the card. We'll start with we'll start the other way this time. Chase Adams and Boog.
Ooh,
I don't know much about.
ooh. Chase Adams. Yo, y'all don't know. Y'all don't know about Chase Adams, bro. Not for real.
Chase Adams.
Not for real.
You do?
He from Chicago.
Should have
I
interviewed
know
him
Oh.
Chase
first. Should have interviewed
The
him
one that
first.
went to Jacksonville
Shoulda
and
interviewed him
Bud.
first. Boog.
Yeah,
That's a
good
game.
game, bro.
That's a
Who
game.
you got?
I'll probably say Book.
Boog.
But close game. Only reason I say Bud can score for sure. But I feel like he got that experience of like in the space. But
I agree. I think I have Bug too. I- I'm not gonna say I changed my answer, but I think it goes from 30-22 or 24 to 30-29 if Boog keep on doing step back threes instead of getting some jab threes in. If he don't take a regular good stand still like jumper when it's good open for him, It's gonna be a close game.
Chase Adams, like he nice.
Yeah.
Yes. If
Bijan,
y'all don't know,
Mike
do your
Harden.
research. Bijan,
What's
Mike
that?
Harden.
Okay.
Oh shoot. Going Mike Harden. I'm going Mike Harden. Mike Harden's been on the heater. He's been playing other games that people haven't been seeing. He's been winning. He's not the same player that he was before. You see what he did to Trey Croft. Bijan is not Trey Croft. He actually has a little bit more size on him, whatever, and he has more of a knockout power than Trey does. But we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, I think I got Mike Harden. Yeah. And especially if Bijan is chucking from 70 like he was against Zay, bruh.
I go with money on the flow.
Money on the
For
floor.
sure.
Would you see that made you? Have you didn't play Mike Harden, have you?
Nah, I never played Mike Harden, but like I always knew Mike Harden was tough, but I feel like he really training for real. Like even
once.
his physique
For
and all
once, for
that.
sure.
Like
Telling you.
that nigga, he on some serious. It's like he got a personal
Yeah.
goal right now. Like I know the nigga on a personal. Like I like what he doing. I say Mike Harden now.
Yeah, I think we all knew he had a game. He just had to
Yeah,
put
for
it
sure.
together, and now he's packaged it into like one-on-ones.
That's what I mean
looked
by
like
his
a-
pros in our space already. Like
He a pro. He a
a
G
nigga that
leaguer.
play in the G, he got something for like.
And
But,
even the way he looked when he played,
Bro, he
you could tell
crafty.
he played high level.
yeah, he crafty, bro.
Teo versus Moon.
Moon. Moon.
I got my OTD brother.
Yeah,
Nah.
That boy
that's
Teo
admirable.
crafty. So.
Admirable.
If I'm not gonna lie, if Moon lose that one, we gotta have a conversation. Not that he's not good, because Moon always takes every game and he puts his rep on the line, but that means he loses. He lost 3 games in a row at that point. He lost to Keon, he lost to Eugene, and then he was to Teo. We might have to move around some rankings, but I still got Moon though. I got Moon.
That boy Teo crafty.
What's
He
Teo
is.
got to do to beat Moon?
I think
Hit the jab 3
okay. I'm not gonna. I just feel like
and uses my body to his
play
advantage.
his game, but try to make it not a long game. You know what I'm saying? I feel like long games playing Moon favor, but just beat him for
Yeah,
real.
put points on the
Take
board.
pride on every possession.
Yeah, I think offensively too. Moon's good at stealing possessions that
Hell
way
yeah.
too. So as long as you get a hands free, get a shot up,
Yeah.
I like our OTD guy. Keem versus ISO Tay.
OTD brother.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Give me Tay. Give me Tay. Give me Tay. I think Tay he's won some games, he lost some games. He's coming off a win right now. And I think not that he's on a mission to prove anything, but he has more to prove now because people have been doubting him. And I don't personally doubt Tay. I know what his game is. I know he's like that. But I think because of the loss he took to C4, because of the loss he took to Fambi, I think people are trying to drag it like he's not a top talent in the space. And so now I think it's time to remind people. Keem is also very good, very particular, very thought out with his movements. Doesn't really waste possessions that much. Very good player. I just think I have Tay's like offensive game combined with how good he is on defense will pose to, and his length, wingspan, height, and everything like that will pose to be a problem for uh uh for Keem. Also, Keem beat what's his name? Bruce. Tay beat Bruce twice. People forget about that. I think like it's not. I think it's close, bro. I think Tay
Keem,
got
like
it.
I said about Mike Hyden, I feel like Keem on a personal, like he got a
So is
personal
Tay.
chip on his shoulder right now too, trying
So
to
is
prove the
Tay.
world a point.
yeah, he been moving a little bit different.
Yeah,
Watching
yeah.
y'all spar today,
Mhm.
look like a different player, and that's
Yeah.
good to see.
Well, maybe I need to see the spar, but I still got Tay.
A fun one, left hand Dom and Zoe.
OTD brother.
Give
not
me
just
give me
saying
Dom.
OTD brother because they on OTD though. Like I'm giving my real
Yeah.
opinion. I feel like Dom.
Dom. Hey, let me tell you something about Dom. Let me tell you something about left hand Dom. Left hand Dom has been bugging out since the what's her name? Since the Malik game. You want to talk about chip on the shoulder? He about to show a lot of people this game. Is Zoe nice? Zoe the top small guard right now, just off a resume, what he's been able to do, games he's been able to win. Give me Dom though. I don't know if I don't know if Zoe staying in front of that. I don't know. I don't. That's my personal opinion though. We gonna see what happened, but I don't. Feel me? Feel me?
Dom is working with Dev, right? He working
Yeah,
with Dev.
pretty much every
Yeah,
day.
he looking sharp right now. Like getting to his spot, stopping on a dime. Like I seen him. Last time I seen him play like this was, I think he played against Chris. Chris like
Mhm.
having a pep in his step.
Yeah, I like that he was sparring with all you guys
Yeah,
today.
hell yeah.
Everyone's Judah 6'4"
Mm-hmm.
and Dom out there sparring with
Dude,
him.
a
I
six
think
four,
that
Jesus.
is actually how he needs to prepare for
Yeah.
Zoe because Zoe like to play a
I
little
didn't know he was
physical
six
down low
four.
too. So
God.
I like how he been preparing. No Good versus Dooley.
I'm gonna
Dude,
go Dooley because I don't really know
Dooley.
no good
man,
too
I
much.
feel like
I don't know his
one's
game.
like I said, one's different from five. No knock to no good, but I just feel like he gonna have to adjust physicality and just the new game style. And Dooley can shoot that hoe.
Yeah. Kel versus LP.
LP,
Have you played Kel?
no.
I haven't played.
That's a tough one. It's a tough one. Okay. You know what? Screw it. My gut tells me LP, right? The only way I go against that, and I think it's going to be a close game like 30-28. Hell is not. Y'all better stop playing with Kel, bro. Y'all better stop. Y'all better stop, bro. Kel is like that. He has a skills. He has a great skill set. He's 1v1 made. He's also a slight walk down king as well. Not even. Let me not even say slight. He is one of the walk down kings. People just don't want to give him recognition. I just think that if LP is in shape, if he's in shape, if his stamina is good, if his attrition is good, then I don't know if Kel will be able to weather that barrage of offense if he's in shape for 30 points. Now, if we have the version of LP where it's the first half, we go on a crazy run, and in the second half, or as the game winds down, is hands down and whatnot. I can't go on that. There's stipulations to my pick here. Obviously, there's stipulations to anything, but specifically here, if we have an in shape LP, I gotta go LP 30-28, 30-26. If he's not, I think Kel gonna go down like 15-7, 17-7, 17-8, kind of storm back, end up winning the game like 31-29, something like that. 32-29 on like a crazy jab three or a snatch back three, like some wild. No. So I honestly feel like that game's 50-50. I do.
Like Kel. You got
I
LP.
think LP. I think
See?
Lamar trying to prove a point, and I feel like his
So is
size
Kel.
gonna weigh on Kill.
Yeah.
Pause.
We already got it
Oh,
though, right? We already
jeez.
got it. Sorry, we already got it, man. Uh,
That's
School
bad.
versus Jerome.
School, don't get
Give me
caught in the
Scoob.
web.
Give me Scoob. Give me Scoob. Yeah, give me Scoob. I mean, like, I don't even want to explain that too much. Jerome Randall is Jerome. But I just feel like the Scoob that we've been having for the last couple games, even though he lost to Nas, like, I mean, I'm just starting from there. I'm not even gonna talk about the Lamar or the Nitty game. Scoob that we've been seeing since Nas game and the Scoob that we've been seeing in like team settings or what, like it's just he just too efficient, bro. He just too that Keon game really let me know. I was like, oh nah, the left hand floater was crazy. Like I think we got Scoob, but I think it's gonna be like 30-24. Yeah, 30-24. Now Jerome can win the game. Let's not get it twisted. Jerome like that. And he can also walk him down and string along points. But I think I got Scoob here. I don't think hopefully Scoob does not give him a chance to string along points. Let me not say hopefully, because I have nothing against Jerome, but like if he's up in the game, he doesn't leave the door open.
But you think he gonna win the bet though? 10?
That's on him, man. It's like no. Nah, I know Scoop gonna win them for sure. but we'll see because he said it in Vegas.
Well, you got to spar with Jerome a little bit today.
Yeah,
So was there something there you saw in the spar session
little
that
crafty guy.
yeah? What's it feel like standing in front of him?
Just like kind of, just like one of them like AAU shifty gods and shit. Like Sunday morning early, 8 a.m. You like, dang, you know what I'm saying?
I gotta
Not
go
like
in.
them, like I can't stop. It's like, all right,
You have to.
tie my shoes up
Yeah.
today. You know what I'm saying? This not a walk in the park and shit. But
Yeah.
nah, he's tough for sure. But I got Scoop.
And then last game, UNC 4.
I got me.
What you
For
like
sure.
Yeah, I
about
would
the
have to say
matchup?
so.
Because he's obviously explosive, scorer, like he's really a scorer. But what do you like about the matchup in particular?
I just feel like the things that I can get to will be really really helpful for me to string to scoring bunches, and I just feel like I can stop him better than he can stop me.
Yeah. By 10?
God willing. ZAE for President checking in, man. Chicago, August 30th. It's a movie. Don't miss it.
Man, look, we got to see the Zay interview. A lot of good things, a lot of points were made. Um, I think this was good. We were able to kind of peer into his mind a little bit, see what he's thinking. Granted, he's not the loudest of the players on the scene, but everybody still has a voice, you know what I'm saying? So this will be good. Um, yeah, that'll do it for us today. We are still playing that video, so soon, probably either by the end of this week or sometime early next week, we'll have or not the end of this week or the end of next week, one of the two, we'll have that video dropping for y'all. We're talking about the scene, what the players want, what the consumers want, and a combination of what might be best for the scene, how can we move the scene forward, just talking with me and our guests. So until then, we will see y'all, and it's been your boy, it's been me, Brother Sharp, Mr. Sharp, Sir Sharp, and I'll catch y'all in the next video.